You're listening to Real Talk. Here we go.
What up, fellas? What up, ladies? We back. We back. Oh yeah, we are back, Jack. Listen, me and Brian is back with another brother of ours. This is a long time coming that all three of us get online and talk to the world about some things. Hey, B, you want to introduce the world to who we got up here?
Man, we got the illustrious, as they say in church, the illustrious, the stupendous, the miraculous. No,
Don't ever say
seriously.
that again.
No, seriously, we have a premier man, premier musician, premier professional, premier husband in the building today. He's fresh off a tour with Scissor. He's a
Mm-hmm.
professional musician in this industry and has been doing it for a long time. He's one of my good friends, one of my brothers. Give it up for Mr. Payge. Turn the page.
Turn the
Yeah.
page, turn the page. Properly
Turn the
named by
page.
Boots. P Money, P Money, P Money. You trying to get
And
that
you
money.
know that. That's right.
Well, you know what? Right off the gate, we want to
What's up?
know the real. Who
Yo,
is Pedro?
oh my God. Listen, a man that I keep in a cage. I tried to kill him off. He keep coming back like Michael Myers. Um, Pedro is just, man, coming up in this industry, man, and coming up in Atlanta. It's a great city, but sometimes it's crabs in a bucket. So
Yeah.
like, man, it was who I had to be to ultimately feel like I had to defend myself from the world, man, defend myself from this industry, man. But learning and growing up, man, you realize that you got to turn from Pedro, your childhood name and childhood hood stories, to a man. Turn the page, a
Yep.
brand,
Yep.
a business.
Yep. That's hard. That's hard. That's dope.
That is incredible, bro. I mean, so basically you're telling us something that we all go through. There's a flip side to each person. Boots has a crazy flip side. You have a crazy flip side. I have a crazy flip side. That's a human thing. But it
Right.
seems like you've taken, first of all, you realize we're talking about real human attributes here, right? You
Yeah.
realize what it is and wanted to better it. Like, how did you get into that, like, mental for those that are like struggling out there and deal have to work with this asshole or have to work with this jerk? Like, how do you keep your composure and keep focus?
Man, how I got into it, I answered the first question. How I got into it was hopping in a car and chasing somebody down the highway. And then you learn.
What?
That's a whole nother story. That's a story.
I
You know what
yo,
I'm saying?
I'm
But you
calling you if I got a
learn.
problem.
You
What?
learn. You learn like you gotta love yourself. And that was one of the things that I never really realized. I love my pride, man. I love the fact that if I said what's happening, folk do that. But I never loved myself
Right.
enough to keep my job, keep my money
Yep.
going. I spent a lot of nights broke in my car, nothing to eat, because I love my pride. I had to step into the mindset of really loving myself, really loving my wife, to keep pushing forward no matter what. I'm not here to ruin my name. I'm here to build it.
Woo. This is about to be a
Man,
good one. This is about to be a TD session
Man,
tonight.
we
Let's go.
today, baby.
we only what, 5 minutes in already?
We already
Right.
we at the car story already, baby.
But Boots, this is interesting. I'm interested because both of y'all to be sitting here with both of y'all is really iconic for me. Like, how do you deal with that? Bec
Um, what's crazy you say that because we have our talk. You know what I'm saying? We have our talks about certain things, and for me, it's more so about just like the same thing he said. Finally, really mentally growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like realizing, like, all right, it ain't thorough to beat a nigga ass and then you ain't got no job. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't thorough to go, walk around with the homies that's not doing the same thing that you're not doing. And it's like you trying to be with them, but good and well you should be over there. So it's the same thing as Paige just said. It's like you grow out of that. And if you don't, you need to because that shit ain't a game. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a battle in your mind. It's like I want to be over here with the homies and blah blah blah. But then again, it's like you can make money for something you love to do, but you rather just be a different person. So I took that and made that a person. So Boots is basically that person on the drums. You know what I'm saying? Like Eric is at home with his lady, with his kids, teaching the kids basketball, coaching. That's Eric. You know what I'm saying? Slash Coach Boots. But it's like everybody know Boots over here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with you, P. What about
Man,
you, B? What about you? You be on the road like a mug. I
man,
know you're dealing with mad stuff.
yeah. I think I've gotten to the point now where it's really like what you said. My focus is really about my family. My focus is really about making this money and pursuing my career. So any jerk, any asshole, anybody that's really like honestly, I know my emotions get to it as we all are humans
We all
first,
do. Yup, we all do.
but if I really think about it, man, this he ain't nothing to me. She ain't
Yeah.
nothing to me. Like you're not even in my plan, like at all. So I have to
Yep.
keep that in my mind. It's like you ever hear women? I think women started that thing like I'm unbothered. You know they do that. You know I'm unbothered. You can't bother me. Like right. I think I'm I'm starting to develop that type of thing. Nothing is more important than my family. Nothing is more important than the gift that God gave me. Like, I don't
Right.
want him to take it away from me because he see me making a wrong. So I guess everything else life just became bigger and that chatter just became a little small.
Yeah.
That's
Going
real.
back to y'all last podcast, man, that Superman cake. I get to be
Yeah,
Clark Kent at home. When I walk in with my wife, I am Clark Kent. I am the biggest baby. But when I step out that door, I'm Superman. Don't nobody care.
Well, that's
I gotta
100%.
true.
save the world. And the world to me is my world. So I
Yep.
gotta
Right.
save it.
100%.
I gotta save the Superman cake.
Last thing on this, both of y'all, I want to see what y'all say. What do you say about the people, the sideliners, right? What do you say about them that saying, "Oh, you selling now? You ain't you ain't real. You ain't keeping it real."
The
My
realest thing
bills is
is
paid and
supporting
I
my
got more money
family.
than you.
The
Say it again.
realest thing is supporting my freaking family, man. How ain't I real? Go through this
Yeah.
That's
life.
it.
I moved to LA 7 years ago, man. All my ninjas went home. I ain't gonna name no names. All my ninjas went home. I'm still here. How I ain't real. I'm the realest one. And I'll tell
Right.
you, I'm the realest
You can
one.
touch
I'm
me.
doing
You
it.
you can touch me. I'm
You
here.
call me. My number ain't changed in 20 years.
Yep.
I'm still
That's the
here.
Hmm.
realest. That's the real. So standing firm in who you are. Standing
Yep.
Yes,
firm in
sir.
your plan. Like I don't care about the next man looking at my thing, bro. He on the sidelines, right? I
And,
love
and,
that.
and speaking of that too, like where you said you mentioned L.A. You from L.A. or you from somewhere else? Because a lot of people move to L.A. Like where you
I'm
from?
from Atlanta, Georgia. What it
Put
do
it
for you?
down.
From the east side of Atlanta, man. I grew up in Atlanta. Um, and just seeing everybody work, man. Boots, you know, man. One of my first times coming to see you was like at Afro
That was
Punk
crazy.
Common or
That was
something. Like
crazy.
Mark Mays took me to a
Yep.
concert to go see my
Money
favorite
Mark.
drummer, and I was like, "What? Huh?" Like,
Money
yo,
Mark. Yep.
being able to go to SAP and watch BFM blow my mind with triggers. I walked home. I took a 3 hour walk home, bro. Like this is what I
Shut
want to
up.
do. Like how am I gonna get here, man? I'm from Atlanta. I'm from Atlanta, and I'm gonna be the most Atlanta guy, Atlanta brand in LA, man. I'm me.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Mm.
Hmm.
straight from the A.
That's
I'm
what's
at,
up.
I, I'm in your town right now. Like, we
You
played
said
here
you ain't going
last
to get
night.
no JR crickets, man.
I ain't get no dry crickets. I'm trying to stay on my workout routine, yeah. But it do sound
That's
good though.
funny.
That JR crickets be smack.
He's
So
smacking.
you from the A, so you grew up with organized noise, you grew up Rico Wade,
Yes,
you
sir.
grew up baby LaFace.
Yes,
How was
sir.
that growing up in that era in Atlanta?
Man, Jesus. Atlanta for me was a hub and a just scene of musicians, artists, producers. Pastor Troy's little brother, Jay Troy, is my best friend. He's the first person who brought me to Stank on Your Studios and had me play in a band with him. So yeah, it was just all these talented people, all of these great people, man, trying to push and get to the next level. But also, you have people who just get complacent in that South.
Yep.
Like, the
Yep.
Apache Cafes, the Yin Yangs, the Cafe 290s, man.
That's no more?
You go there, and all that stuff done. All that stuff done, man. But you would go there and you was the king for a night. and they got comfortable with that, man. I wanted a little bit more, just like
Now,
an organized noise, just like an outcast, man. They wanted more, so they pushed for it.
let me interject real quick with a question, B. So that's you brought up a great point. Apache, clubs like that, like small clubs where people go to jam sessions, blah blah blah. I've realized it's become oversaturated,
Mm.
right? And to the point where it's kind of corny now. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's like, let's be real, it's still about the drummers. You know what I'm saying? Somehow the drummers are going to get their thing off, but now it's like singers are coming out of nowhere that can't sing, and they just coming up there improving. People just walking up, just doing, and but it's like I said, it's becoming oversaturated. You said um, those people being stuck in that, right? What like what really made you see, like what made you realize like this this shit is this is boring. Like this is
I
not making.
wasn't getting no money.
There you
I was still leaving the club thinking about getting my money from somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like
wow.
I had to focus in. I wanted to be, like the greats, man. I wanted to be like y'all. I wanted to be like my friends that was really doing it. Justin Gilbert. I remember him bringing the whole Anthony Hamilton team to Apache Cafe, man. They showed up looking like money, smelling like money. Tour
That's that
bus in
tour
the
money.
back by the
That's that tour
varsity,
money.
man.
Do you
I
see what
was
they look like after tour?
I want that. So yeah,
You're like, they look like money. Now they look like cheesesteaks.
I'm just saying.
That's what's
Wow.
up though. That's crazy.
So so I have a question. I'm flip the script. We talked about where you're from, some of your people in Atlanta and everything. But I hear through the grapevine that you work with one of the most iconic producers in our game. So I want to ask you, how was it working with Teddy Riley, y'all?
Dum
Man,
dum diddy.
yo, that man right there, yo. I'm gonna keep him 100. Man, this the 100 podcast. He
Yep.
ain't want to take
Yeah.
me. He ain't
Hmm.
want to take me at first. I played them drums. He said that ain't New Jack Swing. That ain't my stuff. Like, yo, this the first artist producer that I've been with that would walk up and say, yo, that's not the key bass line. And you would argue with him and be like, yes, it is. And he would say, move. No, it's not. Like, that man was different, yo. That man was
Move.
different. He's like his own MD, right? Like he got an MD, but
Yeah.
he's his own MD. If it go down to 15 minutes, he gonna get his Teddy Riley off. He got to get his songs in. So he like the end songs, just drop his hand. So I had to play a bomb. Had to play a bomb when he dropped, so it sounded like everything ended on time. So it was hard. Do the chop, try to get back, get to the bomb. Like this is what started. This is what started the
I already
innovation.
know what's coming.
What started the innovation for me, man. So like I had to put a bomb on a foot switch,
Mm. So
like pushing the
so
envelope.
so wait a minute. You've always been savvy with this electronics, this routing, this whole understanding of it.
I had to figure it out, B, after I heard you on Verses and Flows, man. I was in that rehearsal.
Mm.
He took that
Mm.
SPDS. We're not talking the SX. We're not talking the computer. You just plug it up. We talking the big, thick
Yup.
card. You know what I'm
Card.
saying?
If you ain't got that car, you ain't got nothing.
You don't got
That
That's
thing.
nothing.
over.
They
Right.
actually here's a little secret, bro. They didn't have the card at first. They dumped all the sounds off and resampled them in.
Oh.
What?
You and JR, I was right there. Y'all was
Oh
sitting
yeah,
there
for
talking.
us. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's
So
exactly what we had to do.
seeing that kind of stuff, and they playing 4 a.m. Boom, boom, hey, boom, boom, boom. I was like, yo, no, I gotta figure this out.
Mm.
So I just,
Mm.
man, I would watch. I'd be on everybody's page. Chris Johnson messed around and posted a picture with him with Rihanna and had Pentec bars on there. I called Pentec the next day.
Mm.
I got them
That's
sent to my
hard.
house. I had to figure it out, man. So I've always kind of wanted to get into it and then just started going down this rabbit hole of, trying to figure that thing out for real. And that's actually going back to Teddy.
That's-
That's what gained my respect with him. Like I said, when I first came on, he heard it. It was cool. It was cool. Man, I came back.
It's
When I
cool.
came back, I left. I came back. He called me personally, brought me back. I sound designed all the sounds. Piece of my love, the cowbell boot, the cat boot, all of it. I had him
Let's
messed
go.
up in the rehearsal. He was like, bro, I ain't seen nobody like you since Zorro. You're crazy. And that really touched my heart as a producer because I'm a producer, not just a drummer. Like I'm a producer. Like, so for somebody like that to really
Hmm.
respect it really changed my life.
Yeah, yo, it's crazy you say that. Go ahead, Big. I said, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. It's crazy you say that, bro. One thing about Teddy, I played with him one time, right? I was with Usher, and he was a feature, and it was like going back to church with like it was, yo. You know what I'm talking about? It was like going back to
Yeah.
church with like with like a so-called little gangster dude, like. Cause it was weird. It was like he was on the keys, he playing this upside down John, but he'd be like so like animated. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially with the kick. Like he has to feel that kick. And you'd be like, man, turn the joint up in his ears, yo. Like, cause you be sitting
Yeah,
there like, come
yeah,
on, bro.
yeah.
But it's crazy you say that, man. I remember them days. I remember that.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
he want
so,
that push.
so
Mhm.
both of you guys have experienced Teddy Riley.
Yes, sir.
That's that's
And
incredible.
playing behind them,
No.
playing the drums.
You said,
In,
you're not
in
gonna do
these
the church.
times. Right.
You're gonna do the church. Remember how back in the day, the church? Yeah, I played for Fred Hammond, yo. You played for Fred Hammond? Yeah, I played for Fred Hammond. Come to find out, he played for the group, the third opening act of Fred Hammond. Hey, it's still good. It ain't no
The
diss. Just
third, third opening that.
just
It
be who
ain't no
you
diss.
are, bro. It ain't no diss, man. Be who you are. Okay, I have a question. Do you led to? We were just talking about an iconic producer, right? And I know that you're a producer now. You're an artist. You have a
Yes,
song
sir.
out you just dropped, which is
Chick,
crazy. It's
chick.
crazy. Yeah. What's
I
the
didn't know how that
title?
was gonna work out. I didn't know how that was gonna work out.
Tell us tell us the title of that song. What is that?
So it's called Chick, but all of us being musicians. First off, I'm gonna say that being
Here we go.
musicians and
Here we
cool.
go.
Here it comes, yeah.
You meet a young lady. She tells you, "Look, I ain't the other ones. I'm crazy. I'm crazy. I'll show you." And you like, man, whatever, bro. Like I'm on the road. I got three of you. You chilling, and then you break her heart, and then she show you. I know one homie. He got his snare rolled down a hill like a bowling ball.
All right. All right.
And she said,
How'd she
"That's
get
just
it?
what the fuck you. That's what the fuck you get for dealing with a crazy bitch, man. That's what
Well,
happened.
how she get the snare?
He lives with her,
Why
man.
is she
They
holding
live
the snare?
together. They they live together, man. They live
Wow.
together.
Yo, rolling the
I've been
snare.
there. I've
The
been
fact that
Yeah.
there.
she rolled it though, she ain't throw it. She like,
He
Like
rolled
a
it.
bowling ball.
He rolled it. That made me that made me remember one time me and Brandy, we was dating. I thought we was gonna break up, bro. And I was staying at her crib. I came around to her crib. She lived on the second level of this apartment. And all my stuff was getting thrown over it was my this was
Wow.
back when CDs. I had the 100 CD case holder. She was flicking them bitches. She was like,
It's
flick.
just
I
a
was
frisbee.
like frisbee, like
hey yo,
man, you know I
yo,
Yo,
love you.
yo.
You know I love you, but that's the truth.
yo, we all been here, man. So
Yeah.
I wrote
Okay.
a song about it, bro. I just I was in this rock band. I was in the gym crazy. And my bro, Jimmy Swag, shout out to Jimmy Swag. He was writing all these songs and it was dope. But I was producing too, and my trainer, my brother Sharky, he was like, bro, like you need to go forward in this thing, man. I was like, well, I got this one song. And I
Right.
came up with the hook, and unfortunately, but fortunately, the band broke up, and I wrote the hook. I made the beat. There was never no verses on it. I was like, let me me just record it, and it
Right.
turned into my first single, man.
Damn.
You shot a video for it, the
Bro,
whole
on the
nine.
roof of my apartment, bro. It really worked out. I was moving, so everything was packed up. Everything was already. It was set. The scene was set, yo. Shout out to my guy Blue. Went on tour with us with SZA. Did all her photography. Snuck in a couple of photos for us. But towards the end, and everybody trying to get to it, and he posted
Right.
on his page, yo. Anybody who needs a photo shoot, a video shoot done, just holler at me, man. I said, well, would you be interested in doing this for me? He said, yeah, man, here's the budget if you want to meet it. I said, bro, I'm down. And it just worked out, man. I was moving out my apartment like literally the next day. So we shot it in a
Damn.
day. We shot it on the roof of my apartment complex. Literally the boxes and stuff packed that goes with the song, but they were already packed. We were moving, and my wife threw all my stuff out. It was crazy. It was such a fun time.
I
That's
want
amazing, yo.
Boots. I just had an idea. We talked about
What you got?
this. You talked about me coming out my shell
Mm-hmm.
more, right?
Mm-hmm.
Every time I hear a point, I'm gonna hit my vape because because I need you to understand what he just said was a huge key. So hold on.
Go ahead. Go
Woo!
ahead. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
If people don't go out there and get it, make it happen. Oh, such and such holding me back. Such and such don't want me to do this. Man, go get it. I saw
Right.
LeBron James at a conference said, talking about the team said, "Oh, we let LeBron get 40 tonight." He said, "You ain't let me get nothing. I go get 40, bro.
Yeah.
I go get
Yeah.
mine.
I go get it. Ain't nobody letting you have nothing." So those people out there, listen to these icons out here, man.
Seriously.
Like it's gonna be roadblocks. It's gonna be down times, but these guys right here are pushing through
Yep.
their situations.
Yep.
That's what make people great, man. So
Mhm.
I just wanted to say that, man. Like people should be congratulated for that, man. It's
Mm-hmm.
a
Real
lot
talk.
of obstacles out here, man, that can hold people or discourage people. Just one thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, and I ain't preaching shit, yo. I'm
Mhm.
talking to myself. Like,
Right.
just today, I had stuff that would have held me back from moving forward. So I just wanted to say that, man. That's a
That's
great
real.
point.
Seriously.
Man, I appreciate it,
Hit it.
man. You gotta,
Mhm.
you gotta, you gotta go for yours, man. You
Yeah.
gotta go get it, no matter what, bro. And we make this money and then go spend it on whatever, man. Drinks and parties and everything, man. Invest in yourself, man. With the B2K tour, I bought a computer. I bought sounds. I did what I needed to do to
Right.
invest and catapult myself forward, man. So I say
Mm-hmm.
for everybody, man, listening, believe in yourself first. I definitely agree with being a side man. Go get your money, but when you done doing that, go do something for you. It matters. It matters more, man. It feels better.
Right.
Boots, I have one other thing.
Go
You're
ahead. Go
gonna
ahead.
be so proud of me.
What?
There's always something that I want to, in every episode, I want to address something that's currently going on
Let's go.
because
Come on.
that's what we're here for.
Mm-hmm.
I am sick and tired of a side man position getting this negative look on it, or this limited look, or there's no future. And listen, I'm with you, but it was
Yeah.
never designed to be forever. It was
Right.
designed to help you to make your money and use that brain that God gave you and go do something else, whatever that is. Branding, some
Right.
curriculum, schools, speaking, all of that stuff. Listen, man, like be specific when you speak broad out here because I'm really for the people. So I
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
take offense to people making blanket statements like that, especially if it's something that I've done my whole life. I've done my whole entire life. Like I'm able to live in California my whole life. I ain't never been able to do. I've been able to do stuff my whole entire life. So
Right.
so listen, be careful. I don't care what you do, side man, main man, back. Because to be quite
Right.
honest, if you really want to talk about it, think my side man job might have made more money than most artists have made in that 1 year. I'm just going to be 100% about it. So let's not,
Sheesh.
please. Listen, whatever you doing, you just do it. Just be happy. Just as
Damn.
long as it's you and you're being happy, that's your road. So I'm gonna speak up for the people and say, yo, fuck all that side man talk, man. Get your money, get your path going, man. Make sure you're taking care of your family. That's straight up.
I ain't
That's
holding no
real.
shot, so I'm gonna tag in on the back of that,
Come
man.
on. Come on.
Just real talk. I think people come from this side man category of not being a side man because y'all really ain't made no money. Let's just be honest. I've been touring. I've been touring for a second. You know what I'm saying? Like this is one of the first gigs that I actually made some real money, but it wasn't because I was doing this. Because I branded myself, because I did business. Like I think as a collective,
Right.
we need to learn how to do business. Then you gonna get that money. Then it'll shut your mouth. That money will shut your mouth, man. Like
Mm-hmm.
these cats just going out and they on a tour. It's cool, but they ain't making no real money, man. So, and that's on you. Like we can't blame the
Right.
industry on that. We can't blame the MD for that, man. Listen, man. You know how to handle your business if you know how to come in with your plan right, with your products right, with your endorsement, with everything that you need,
Mm-hmm.
man, they're gonna
Mm-hmm.
pay you that rate, man. So I feel like people just hop on that because it sounds good, man. Yo, man, don't be a side man, go be a main man, man, bro. If you really made some money on this side, you wouldn't be saying that.
You
Right.
know how many of my OGs I know that have been doing it forever, that's living amazingly,
Come on, real nice.
quiet, real quiet. I mean, quiet, bro. But
Quiet.
so my point, I'm not confrontational or aggressive just for any reason. But that subject matter, I'm
Yeah.
sensitive about. Don't discourage people from their dreams with your limited view. That's all I'm saying.
Right. Mm-hmm.
All right,
So back. So I'm gonna give my one sick and tired, and then we can get to the drum talk of it a little bit because we've been on. No, this is great because this is people need to people need to know our life. They need to
Mhm.
understand what we go through, how we get through it, how we got through it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the thing I hate on the low is that when people are really going through something, how they like just complain to other people. You know what I'm saying? And I hate it because it's like, yo, you're really saying what you're doing. Like you're speaking you're wrong. You're speaking your negative shit. So it's like, why don't you speak the positive shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, why don't you talk to that same person and be like, I feel a gig about to happen, yo. Like, I tell my lady every time. I always tell her, like, yo, I feel like something about to happen. And it really the shit happens. But it'd be like, that's because it's the manifestation of like, all right, if I manifest bullshit, it's gonna keep coming. It's
Mhm.
really going to keep coming to me. But if I manifest the good shit, like, damn, all right, I'm gonna get a job. I'm straight. It's going, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like it's that simple, y'all. I'm not, you know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
it's not like you're going to sit there and be like, oh, I'm getting a gig. And it's
Yeah,
like,
but
no,
you gotta have that mindset. You
Yeah.
yes,
gotta have.
you
Gotta
got, you
have.
have to be, you got to be overly gullible about your own shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to believe your own shit more than you believe your religion, more than you believe the next person. Like, you have to believe yourself first before everything. Because once you start doubting yourself, it's like that's the reality of life.
Yeah.
Like, damn, they making it. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Not damn, they making it. You know what? Let me get to my shit. Like, like it's a different mentality, man. But that's I'm glad we all expressing that because a lot of people do they go through that. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Where they're like really just they're by themselves, they depressed, they see us working, they see us doing a podcast, and they like, damn, I want to do that.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, get to it. Bottom line,
Hmm.
get to it.
Yeah.
Faith
Um,
without works is dead, man. Put your feet in the road. He'll meet you there.
Mm. Yeah.
yep.
Okay. Another quick thing I like to do, switching off of that. I like to do this little speed round thing. It's like,
Hmm.
so I'm gonna ask you some
Ryan's quick
questions.
hits. Come on. Hmm.
I'm gonna ask you some questions. And it's the first answer off the top of your head.
Okay.
All right. You prefer to be home or on the road?
I like the road.
You like the road. All right. Do you like arenas or clubs better?
Yeah, I like arena.
Arenas. Coated heads or clear heads?
Clear.
What? Well, I thought Mr. EC2 was going. Yeah, I'm saying I'm real shocked at that answer, bro. Like, oh, hey, all good. He Mr. EC2 right there. Okay. Nike or Adidas?
Nike all day.
Nike. Okay. Amazon or Sweetwater?
Sweetwater.
Oh,
Look
Sweetwater.
out for me.
we got our first Sweetwater. We got our first Sweetwater.
Got our
Spank said
one.
Amazon.
He sure did. Democrat or Republican side? I was just always asking.
I don't talk politics.
I'll just play, not unless you want to answer it.
No.
Okay.
No.
A couple more. You prefer playing with the click or playing without the click?
I love that clip.
Okay.
That sounded funny as hell just now too. Look,
Keep
they
me
ain't
in
need no
line.
pause though. They ain't need no pause. Tell you
I
that
love
much.
that clip.
No pause is needed.
Yeah, come on.
No pause
Keep
is
me in
needed.
line. Keep everybody in line. Here we are. We here. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay. Okay. So here's my last one. Right. Okay. If you could do it all over again, would you stay a professional drummer? Would you stay that career path, or would you change? So anything it could be. And if you could change, what would it be? Legally.
Right.
Man, I love the struggle, man. I love the struggle because it's brought me to where I'm at. I think if I did anything else, if I had money early, if I went into real estate or anything, hell, I'd be even more of an asshole, and that's kind of crazy to say, but I would. I'm glad I left all that alone and let my money go away and kind of just struggle because it make you a real man. I feel like I'm a real man, bro. Like I would have been crazy, bro. Have $1 million, bro. Yeah. That would have been wild.
Mm-hmm.
That Pedro might have came out.
What already? It would have been
Pedro.
yeah, everybody. What? I'm rich. I would have been Rick James for real.
That's funny. Pedro, the real Pedro when it came out. Pedro.
Yeah, man.
Hey, so I got a question for you, right? Was that was your last one, B?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I want to interrupt. So real quick, I'm an NBA lover. You know, I'm a hooper. You know what I'm saying? I gotta ask this question. What is your favorite NBA team if you like basketball?
Okay, I'm gonna be so real. I only speak sports with men, but I don't know anybody on nobody's team. I don't know no teams. But I will say this: I finally watched the starting five. I'm getting excited.
You saw it?
I finally watched the starting five, and I had no idea Anthony Edwards was from Atlanta, Georgia, the West Side, baby.
No?
That's who I'm rolling with right now.
Yeah.
That's
You
my
can
guy.
you can see his energy is all A. Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
it. That's me. I went to my pool game and I told people I want to bet. I love it. I love it.
I want to bet.
The best move.
Hey, speaking of, that's how that fan duel be having me, man. Oh my goodness, I'll be, it be having me just really thinking I'm winning, and not. I be looking at the payout. I be like, whoa, what? I got grand, boy. No, it'd be $3 left in your account. You be like, damn. But yeah, but yo, go ahead, B.
I have one more. This the one we got that Spank got stuck on. Remember, Boots? Chop or groove?
God dang. Man, I love a good groove, bro. That go back to my Apache days, man. Like when Trey Gilbert, Mark Mays, Al Smith, Derek Scott would hop on the stage and ride a groove for 30 minutes and everybody just like this.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You just pull a girl, you get a dance. Like, I love a good groove, bro. All that chop shit, all that look at me shit, man. That shit be cool. I don't be caring nothing about that, bro. Like, groove me, baby.
Groove me, baby. Come on, tonight, baby.
God dang, bro.
I like the
I
way
miss
you
them things.
move me. I like the
That voice.
Shout out
Okay,
Aaron Hall, bro. I love that
shout out
nigga,
Right.
Aaron
bro.
Hall.
He one of the realest.
Yes.
Shout out to
Crazy
all,
real.
shout out to all the musicians, Phil and all of them, Derek too, man. Hey,
Yeah.
those guys incredible,
Shout
man.
out to
Shout
the
out
A, man. I really miss y'all, bro. I'm never coming
to
home, but I really miss y'all for real.
yeah. Okay, I have an important question. I know we're probably drawing on time, but I have
You
a couple
good.
things I want to ask you. I want to
Mhm.
ask you, what is your method of dealing with haters or negativity? How do you deal with that in this industry?
I call Brian.
Yep. Yep. That's definitely
I
a top
stop
three.
there.
That's definitely a
I
top three.
stop there. Um, in my younger years, I was very confrontational with everybody, and I had to learn that does not work for me. Um, yeah. So I mean, honestly, how I deal with a good mentorship, man, good brotherhood. Go talk that shit out, man. At the end of the day, again, we're here to be Superman, bro. Don't nobody care. So all the haters, they can hate. They're gonna do what they do. I just need to keep doing what I'm doing. That's
Mm,
gonna catapult me to the next level, get me
mm,
paid, and my wife
mm.
not looking at me like, how we gonna pay this rent tomorrow? That's it.
Yep. Yep. And why you acting like a damn child?
Yo,
You
that's
were
my brother in Atlanta, bro. He say that every time. I don't even call him no more because he just be like, "Grow up, you being a child." I mean, like, God dang, bro. Like, nah, it's real. They hurt my feelings. Yeah, you wanna kiss it today? Damn.
that's real though.
Yeah,
That's real. Yeah. Them feelings will get your ass hurt. Yeah.
bro. Don't nobody care nothing about your feelings but your girl. And even then, she getting her feelings. She really don't care about yours either.
How about that part? Yo. But look, listen, I'm happy about this. This is whew.
I am
I've been
too.
watching and listening. I've been like this the whole
Yeah, yeah. It gets so good, yo. Like
right.
I, I honestly, I know we're about to leave, but I want to ask you about your studio space now. Like just
Mm-hmm.
to put out there for people, let them know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Man, yo, big boy stuff, man. Big boy stuff.
Yep.
Shout out B. Thank you, man. Always my guidance. Always my train, man. Keeping me going, man. We built this thing out. We built this thing out, man. We got the whole studio set up, 8 through 16, 22 snares for days, man. Whatever kind of record you want to cut. I didn't realize going into this how expensive it gets,
Yep.
how tiresome it gets, man. But I have really enjoyed the process. And for the first time, I'm so excited, man. For the first time, I recorded last night. I recorded some drums on a tape. I felt it sounded good. He asked me for stems. I got a little offended because I thought my mix was good.
That's
But
funny as hell.
that's real.
Well, well, a sidebar is Boots. I think Boots is the perfect person to talk to about this because let me tell you how G Boots is, right?
Mhm.
Boots will send you a 2-track mix of his drums and say, "There you go."
Yep.
He is my hero, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I
Take
mean?
this. Take it or leave
Yeah.
it. Take it or leave it.
Take it or leave it. It's
What we
there.
doing? I don't got no because at the end of the day, look, even if you want to leave it, I don't care. I missed out on a couple of dollars. It's all right. God got me. I'll catch the next one.
Come on. Come
Yo, so
on.
okay. So your studio's up running. You got a new single out. So you on that level. You towards the future. Like
Man,
so
I told somebody earlier today, they was like, man, how's the response from everything? I said, man, listen, I don't know. I'm just pushing. I'm just
hmm
Mm-hmm.
continuously pushing, man. Dates get canceled, things get canceled. But what I'm working on here got me more excited than any of that, man.
Yep.
Like for
Yep.
real.
Mm-hmm.
that's what's up, yo. I love that. I love it.
Right.
I I think I'm all out except for one last thing. I know
Come
Uh-huh.
on. Come on, we
One last
here.
thing. What is your advice to the next generation of drummers who aspire to do what you do?
Man,
That's a good one.
it's the realest thing. It's the realest thing.
Let the little
Humble
nappy heads
yourself.
know.
Humble yourself, man. Put your ego down, bro. Like they've been
Yep.
here before, man. People been here before. It don't matter if it's a couple of years older than you. I think me and B had this conversation, man. Like OGs let go of the hurt too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all
Good
looked
one.
out for people. Y'all really like put cats on, and unfortunately, they human and things happen, man. But don't let that discourage helping
Hmm.
the next man, helping the next generation. And the next generation, man, open your ears. Open your
Woo.
ears, man. You sat in your room, you practice all this stuff. But I'm gonna tell you now. I'm gonna tell you now. This is from experience. This is the realest I can say this thing, man. Bro, it was never about my playing in this industry. It wasn't. I had to open my ears. I had to open my heart. I had to grow like a tree. You get what I'm saying? All them
Hmm.
chops, even all that groove, it can get you in the door, but your character, man, your business is what keeps you there. So, man, humble yourself, man. Just because you're a great player don't mean that you fit the mold for this. Might be something else,
That's real
man. Like I
good.
know a guy that moved to LA who wanted to play drums. He became an H&M model. Now he touring with Bonnie James.
Mm.
Like
That's
you never
crazy.
know what God has for you when you humble yourself.
Yep.
Gotta humble yourself, man. All this ego, all this, man, I got it because I did this. And I
Hmm.
mean, social media and YouTube, all this stuff kind of just messed us up, man, for everybody to feel a sense of I deserve. Man, you don't deserve nothing. You get what you work for. You
Yep.
get
Woo.
what you learn from and then get to that next level. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you ain't been to that top, so how you gonna tell somebody at that level, man, man, I'm good. You ain't been there. Oh,
We've been there. Right. Real talk,
be
yo.
for real, bro. I didn't
Damn.
when I was in the game, I didn't walk in the game like, bro, yeah, I've been on the corner all my life. Nah, man, like I had some OGs who had to tell me, hey, bro, look, when you go out, keep your eyes open. Watch.
Right.
And I'm
Right.
Hmm.
here today, man, because I got OGs. I got real brothers, man. Brian is my real brother. I'm gonna say that on
Yep.
camera. I say it all the time to
Real
everybody.
brother.
Everybody know. God dang, Taylor, give me 10 minutes. I'll call you right back. I got a real brother in Brian, bro. Like he
Yep.
really and God dang, 5 minutes, man. 5 minutes.
Ain't that how it be? Ain't that how it be? Ain't that how it be? They be
Yeah,
they be on you. You
yeah,
be like,
5 minutes.
yo.
This is good. See, when I start talking good, man.
It always,
Nah,
yep.
for real, bro. Like I had to humble myself, man. I had to listen. Whether it be my look, I had to cut the blue dread. Whether it be my look, whether it be playing, business. When you humble yourself, you can grow to another level, man. And I publicly say this, bro. I really appreciate you, man. Really
Yeah.
appreciate you being not just my brother, man, my OG, my
Yep.
mentor, somebody who helped me to realize that Pedro was not needed in the season, man. It's okay to let that go.
Hmm.
Man, that means a lot,
Right.
bro. I'm not gonna cry. Um,
Chat.
for my last vape point, you know when I picked this up, right? Okay,
Yes, sir.
here it is. You said something that really hit me. You said OGs let go of the hurt. Man, when you said that, myself, I can't speak for nobody else, it helped me because
Mm.
I realized that my hurt slash fear, right? Slash fear of do I have it anymore? Fear of I used to be so good. Now I'm not good. Or my body is breaking down. My body breaking down. So I feel I got the recovery kit right here in my room, bro.
Mm.
Like
Right.
so when you say that, it hits me in a way of like maybe that's what it is for me. And trust me, like I'm open to the younger generation. Like I'm very open and I want everyone to win. But I do have a fear. My fear is there. How long can I do this? when is my decline? Am I on my decline now? Will people like me anymore?
Yep. Yep.
Will people respect me anymore? Yo, you said something there with that. I can't speak for any other OG, but I do have fears. If there are guys out here that have
Yeah.
done it for a long time, you do have the fear of
Losing it.
yes.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
All
listen,
of it.
we talk about it. We talk about it here, yo, the Real
Yeah.
Talk
Yep.
podcast, man. But you don't harbor it in. You don't let it get you angry and
Mhm.
closed off and scarred and shit. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like,
Mhm.
come talk about it, man. Woo!
Yeah.
Ah,
That's real.
all right.
That's
I'm
good.
That just
Hey,
hit me.
listen. That's needed, man. That's needed because a lot of people don't like. Right. People don't say that stuff though, man. Like that's that's therapy.
Yeah.
Real
Man.
talk. That's self-therapy. Like you don't have to. You just that's nothing but release. Like damn, I'm really holding on to some. That's like you trying to be. You're getting older and you're really trying to be like 20 years old. You're trying to remain 20. You gray. You can't walk the same. You get Charlie horses easily. You get up from the couch, you hurt. Certain things you be like, all right, wait, I can't. I can't. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So you let that go because it's like you have to. I forgot who said it. I think it was Eric Thomas. He's like, you have to let go of the old, of course, to get to the new. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't drag it. You can't really be like, I'm good. I'm good. It's like, no, bro, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Let that joint go because it's way more, even if it's not in that same, category or that same space. I forgot who said it, but there's a 10-year span in everybody's life where our mind and our heart transform to something else. So, case in point, us playing drums, right? Even though we all been doing it for years, Payge, you're an artist. You know what I'm saying? I did the same thing. I was a drummer, then I became a producer, and then an artist. Brian, same thing. Drummer, producer, and then now he's becoming an artist with his album. Like everybody's just like we don't know or think about it that way, but when you really realize it, you learn to let go and be like, damn, I was doing that for a decade. Okay, I have to move on because why am I still here? What am I getting out of this? Everybody know me, blah blah blah. Cool. Let me move out of here because I got to get to the next thing in my life before I get out of here. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And just being
That's-
honest, man. Like just being honest with yourself. I feel like a lot of people get stuck in, man, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Once you can let that go, man, once you can say that, then you can figure out the problem. You can figure out what's next. You get what I'm saying? Like when I said to myself, yo, Paige, you're crazy. You're an asshole. You need to let that go. What are you mad about?
Yep.
Then I could figure out I wasn't mad at the world. I was mad at myself.
Yourself.
And I can
Yourself.
grow. I can
Boy,
grow.
we're about to do our own counseling session
Yes, yeah,
on our own life and help them.
Yeah.
100%. This was great. This was really, really great. Thank you, Paige,
Really
for
great.
taking the time, man, being on here, talking about
Yes.
your life, and it's really been a pleasure, man.
Yes,
Seriously.
sir.
Thank
Love
you, bro.
y'all, man.
What you got next? What's coming up next?
I'm in the stew. But nah, we got Jingle Ball coming up with the December. In December, we doing LA, so I don't gotta leave. I'm happy about that. Hopefully I can sneak my wife in. That'll be cool. But yeah, I'm just man, y'all know LA. It'd be crazy. But yeah, just really trying to work on the studio stuff, man. Now that it's up, now that I got tones, now that I know what it is, just fine tuning, man. Getting it in, working on the drum pack. Just trying to really like step in these other doors, man. Just see what God got for me.
Love it.
Love
I
it.
love it.
Hey, listen, P, we love you, man. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your dedication to the people and to your to your own career, because you dedicating your life to your own career and changing your life to that to that side. This gave you that opportunity to be on this platform and to let the world know, you sharing your story. You know what I'm saying? I want you to know that. And everybody that comes on here, I want y'all to all know that, man. Like this helps people. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't us just talking. We homies and we love each other and all that, but it's like this is really, really seriously helping somebody. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for your time and dedication on this, man. Seriously.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to the real ones, man. I love y'all. Anything for y'all. Y'all know that, man. Thank y'all for having me on.
You already know
Man,
it. Hey,
love you,
till
bro.
next time, you know what I mean? Next teasy, we'll be Beezy, and y'all be Keezy for Sheezy. Peace.
Praise the Leezy.
You're listening to Real Talk. Here we go.